Hey, my name's Matthias, and I'm the youth pastor at Gateway Church in Washougal, Washington. I've been serving students there for about 17 years, but I grew up in Estacada, and it was here in Estacada as a high school student that my faith in Jesus really took off. A big part of that is I had some parents who loved the Lord and modeled Him very well in our house. But it was also my relationship with my youth leader that was huge for me in following Jesus. Tim, he loved God. That's what I can remember about Tim is him teaching the Bible with a lot of passion. He was at a time in his life where he was single, so he had lots of time on his hands, and he spent that with us as students. A lot of times on Friday nights, we would end up at his house playing board games, watching movies, just spend a lot of time in his world. Tim also, it wasn't just about him taking us into his world. He spent a lot of time coming into our world too. When I was in high school, athletics were really important to me. And so I can remember in our home basketball games, most of the time, I was looking for my parents, and I was looking for a couple friends in the stands, and I was looking for Tim. So here's what I noticed in all that time with Tim. Of course, I learned a lot from his teaching, but I think I learned even more from watching him. I just found myself wanting to be like him in so many ways. I wanted to have the love for God that he had, and I wanted to love people like he did. I wanted to invest in other people's lives like he did. I wanted to invest in them in the same ways that he invested in me. It's kind of like what Paul is talking about when he says, follow my example as I follow the example of Jesus Christ. Here's Paul, and he wants to follow Jesus, but just as much of that, he's looking to the people around him and he's saying, copy me in this. Just as I follow Jesus, I want you to imitate me in that. And at this retreat coming up, we're going to be diving into that idea, asking the question, who are you following? Are you really following Jesus? And then as you follow Jesus, are you taking anybody with you in that? Is there anybody in your life that you should say, hey, come imitate me as I follow Jesus? I mean, these things are so important to Jesus. And so I hope you come and hang out for the weekend as we dive into this.